Low inventory and high demand were driving price gains throughout Calgary in February. New listings continued to rise in February, reaching 2,711 units. However, the rise in new listings supported further growth in sales, which increased by nearly 23% compared to last year for a total of 2,135 units. The shift in sales and new listings kept the sales to new listings ratio exceptionally high at 79%, ensuring inventories remain near historic lows. Low supply and higher sales caused the month of supply to fall just over 1 month, nearly as tight as levels seen during the spring of last year. Purchasers are acting quickly when new supply comes onto the market, preventing inventory growth in the market. This comes from Anne-Marie Lurie, chief economist at CREB. It is this strong demand and low supply that continues to drive price gains in Calgary. The biggest supply challenge is for homes priced under $500,000, which saw inventories fall by 31% compared to last February. At the same time, we are starting to see supply levels rise for higher priced homes, supporting more balanced conditions in the upper end. In February, the unadjusted detached benchmark price was $585,000, an over 2% gain compared to last month and over 10% higher than last levels reported at this time last year. Our most affordable East District is experiencing the highest year-over-year price growth at 25%, while the relatively better supplied City Center has reported the slowest price growth in the city at under 5%. Let's look at the detached market. So in February, 1,195 new listings came onto the market, of which 75% were priced over $600,000. While new listings did improve over last month, in line with seasonal expectations, levels are still below typical levels for February. At the same time, sales in February rose to 954 units, a year-over-year gain of 20%. The growth in sales was driven by where we saw listings growth, but with sales to new listings ratio of nearly 80%, inventory levels were near record lows for February. And exceptionally tight market conditions drove further price growth in February. The unadjusted detached benchmark price rose to $721,000, nearly 3% higher than last month and over 13% higher than last February. While prices rose across every district, the most significant year-over-year gains occurred in the Northeast and East districts. Now, what's happening in the semi-detached market? Last month's rise in listings compared to sales was short-lived, as the 223 new listings this month were met with 191 sales, driving up the sales to new listings ratio to 86%. This prevented any significant change to the low inventory situation and caused the months of supply to fall just over 1 month. In February, the unadjusted benchmark price reached $639,000, a monthly gain of over 2% and 13% higher than last year. Year-over-year price gains ranged from a low of 10% in the city center to over 26% in the East District. Now, row homes or townhouses, the new listings rose to 457 units in February, contributing to the year-to-date increase in new listings of 22%. The rise in new listings supported sales growth, preventing any significant change to the low inventory situation. For the second consecutive month, the months of supply were below 1 month. The exceptionally tight market conditions have contributed to strong price growth for row properties. In February, the unadjusted detached price reached $436,500, over 2% higher than last month, nearly 19% higher than levels reported last February. Prices rose across all districts, with the highest growth occurring in the most affordable districts. Now, apartment condominiums. There was lots of sales in February and they reached 638 units, contributing to the year-to-date sales increase of 39%. Relative affordability has supported the strong demand for apartment-style homes, and sales growth has been possible thanks to the continued growth in new listings. Inventory levels traded up over the last month in line with seasonal expectations. However, inventory levels declined by 12% compared to last year, ensuring the market continued to favor the seller with just over 1 month of supply. Persistently tight conditions continue to place upward pressure on home prices. Prices have steadily increased since January of last year, and as of February, they reached $329,600, a 17% gain over last February. The prices rose across every district in the city, with year-over-year price gains surpassing 19% in all districts except the city center, which reported a year-over-year gain of 13%. All right, let's jump into our regional market facts. Let's look at Airdrie first. Now, new listings in Airdrie improved in February. However, with 182 new listings and 135 sales, the sales to new listings ratio remained high, and inventory levels eased over last year's low levels. Inventory levels are half what we typically see in February and have not been this low since 2006. The rise in sales compared to inventory levels caused the months of supply to drop just over 1 month, and Airdrie has struggled with limited supply over the past several years, driving home prices up. In February, the unadjusted benchmark price reached $529,700, over 1% higher than last month and 10% higher than the $479,700 price reported last February. Looking at Cochrane, new listings rose to 105 units in February, the highest monthly total seen since last July, and contributing to a year-to-date gain of 22%. At the same time, February sales improved over last year with 65 sales. With a sales to new listings ratio of 62%, we did see some growth in inventory levels compared to last year. However, inventories remain well below what is typical for this market. Nonetheless, the months of supply remained relatively low for this market at 2 months, supporting further price growth in the town. As of February, the unadjusted benchmark price reached $548,000, and an improvement over last month and over 11% higher than levels reported last year. Now, Okotoks, for the second month in a row, new listings improved in Okotoks compared to last year. However, as sales also improved over the past 2 months, inventory levels in February remained stable compared to last month and only slightly higher than last year's levels. Inventory levels are near record lows for the month and are 63% below long-term trends. Okotoks has struggled to add enough supply to keep pace with the demand, keeping conditions tight and driving home prices. As of February, the unadjusted benchmark price reached $605,000, nearly 3% higher than last month and a 10% gain over last year at this time. Now, if you're looking to buy your dream home or make a move to Calgary or the surrounding areas, I can help you simplify the process of buying or selling. My name is Danny Green, and I'm your local Calgary realtor with MV Real Estate Group, RE/MAX First. And I specialize in helping homeowners and home buyers navigate the real estate market in Calgary, Alberta, and the surrounding areas so they can move into a better home and improve their quality of life without having to worry about a thing. My email is danny@calgarysagent.com. My phone number is 403-605-6626. You also can DM me on Facebook, just search Danny Green, or you can DM me on my Instagram. My username is @CalgarysAgent. And even if you're not looking to buy or sell a home right now, but you want to learn more about the market, the process, and other mistakes to avoid and best practices to do, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I create lots of educational content, and click on the bell icon so you get notified when a new video comes out. Or again, just reach out. I love helping people, I love real estate, and thank you for watching your Calgary real estate market update.